Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. First and 10. His initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Now they'll set up to throw. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Blitz coming. He'll look like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. Back to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch. But I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he's going to have an Eagles first down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs. Man in motion is Smith. They'll look to throw here on first down. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. But that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
Now, faking the give. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one taken in by Burton. 11 yards on the connection there. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
On 1, ready?
2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Over the middle, that's Burton. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need.
Here we go, here we go.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. One quarter in the books. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go.
A handoff running left. It's Pacheco. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Third and a yard.
Let's get set. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Down.
He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
Gun.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5.
Here we go. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Now, Burrow. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself...
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. That's going to be caught in the end zone, and they take the lead by 1.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Ready up!
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Marked down at the 6. Here now, second down and goal.
Gun. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Third and goal.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here's a third down and 4. Man in motion is Smith. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
go. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 84 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this will be knocked down. It's incomplete, but there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Back to throw, Burrow. That's to the right side for Burton. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. The Bengals will call out the field goal unit. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On one, ready?
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go. Dot.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll power it. Push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's get set. Dot.
Burrow now. That's to the right side and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
1-1, ready?
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Gun. Dot. 11. Dot.
Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Handoff here, up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now he'll air one out. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, You got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll let one go down the middle. Jermaine Burton, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On second down, Pacheco. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close?
Isaiah Pacheco. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to look downfield once again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Higgins sent in motion. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
Here we go.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. 17 yards, the gain there. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long. Now, faking the give. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now inside the 25. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Man in motion is Smith. Open man is Conley. He's got it. They needed 19, and that is exactly what they got, and they convert on third and long.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line, and it's first and 10. Here's the option, running right, and he pitches it. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is... late in the season. From the 35, it's first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. In the red zone now, he'll drop. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
This is intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over here at their own 22.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdoan. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Man in motion is Smith. Here's a run going left. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Back to throw. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Here we go.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And
here we go.
Without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
11.
Burrow here on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete to Watkins. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, you might be running out of time.
13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he will score again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 16 on the year.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet in bounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
Let's go.
Back to the air one more time. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion.
Well, at some point, if I'm this quarterback, I think I'm going to start testing somebody else in this secondary. I mean, he's already made his impact felt multiple times today, and it doesn't matter who they line up across from him. Right now, he is completely taking them out of the game.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Man in motion is Smith. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Sending it downfield for Fant. He's got it. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. What a play on 4th and long. It covers 51 yards. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 left. 18 left. Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Here we go. One final play. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to.
And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Shot.
Burrow takes a knee, and that ought to just about do it. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.